No, let me give you one example. Why I said that Bhagavad Gita is mother of self-help book. You might have heard that sloka karma phal. No, there is one sloka in Bhagavad Gita that karmanne badhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana ma
Yes.
karma phaketurgu mate sangostava karmani. It means that only thing that is in your hand is work. So you can
Okay.
control your work, you can control your action. You can't control the results.
Right.
So result can be in your favor. It may be or may not be. So you shouldn't be worried about the results. You should be focusing on the process, no? The thing which you can do, the changes which you can make, the controllables. Even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he has read that thing and he has quoted in one of his interview. So there are a lot of lessons which you can learn from such books. So definitely back to the Sanskrit words are so good. If you are really good in that, you don't need to practice tongue twisters. We practice some tongue twisters in English. बट अगर आपने कभी एक बार कोई श्लोका वगैरह पढ़े या फिर सिर तांडव पढ़े एक बार ना the kind of pronunciation it has, it can completely improve your way of speaking. So Sanskrit has that power. That consistent like you guys. You guys are really doing well. I have watched some of your videos as well, and congratulations to you that you have achieved a lot of viewers, and you're doing really amazing job. I have watched all those videos, and that coming from a background where you have studied in a state board. We have studied in state board. Even my native is not Hindi; it's Odia. So Odia, Hindi, then English. The journey is really something that it will take some time. But if you want to learn something, if you have the desire, the willingness to learn and do.
Yes. Good evening.
Very good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. So we are meeting first time. May I know a little bit about yourself?
Oh, sure, why not? So I'm Rajesh Kumar. I'm from Odisha, and I used to work as a speaking trainer. Nowadays, I do conduct some free classes, but the only purpose I have is to communicate with people and gain some new experience.
Okay. You are
What about?
conducting classes.
Yeah, I used to conduct some free classes. There are some online platforms where I used to teach, like Leap Scholar, IELTS Prep. There are some online speaking examination they conduct. So I used to work as a speaking trainer there.
Okay. Yeah. You were saying something in between.
Oh no, no, I was asking about your introduction.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So, as you know, my name is Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but right now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. I have done masters in finance and marketing, and recently I cleared UGC NET exam. Now I'm looking for interview as a assistant professor. I want to join an university or college. And if I talk about my YouTube channel, I'm also running a YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Katariya, where I'm uploading conversational videos. And my hobbies are reading books and talking to people. That's why here I'm talking to you. That's all about myself.
Yeah, that was a complete introduction. You mentioned your entire biodata.
Yeah. Okay, so you are an IELTS trainer. So may I know about your journey? How did you learn this language? Which type of challenges you faced before becoming a IELTS trainer or before becoming a good speaker? So I want to know about your whole journey. If-
Well, definitely, I would love to share. I will tell you in brief that
Yeah.
coming from a background where you have studied in a state board. We have studied in state board. Even my native is not Hindi; it's Odia. So Odia, Hindi, then English. The journey is really something that it will take some time. But if you want to learn something, if you have the desire, the willingness to learn and do something, then you can do it. So luckily, I got a good platform, the Lead Scholar IELTS Prep. There is one online application you find in the Play Store. So I joined there. I practiced for 2.5 months. I was learning there from some trainers. Later on, my speaking was improved a bit. So they appointed me as a speaking trainer. It was kind of speaking intern initially. Later on, we get paid for the work that the classes we used to conduct. So initially, it was really difficult because speaking English has different challenges. The way of
Mm,
speaking, vocabulary. There are many more things. Normally we can speak, you can speak because we all have been taught how to read and write. But
mm.
speaking like a native or teaching people for some certain speaking examination is really a tough task. So it
Mhm.
takes time and patience as well.
Okay, when they approached you to teach students, so how was your reaction? Because you were learning that language only
Mm,
since 1 month, 1.5 month. So
mm.
in 1.5 month, you were able to speak good English. How did you manage taking classes, handling students?
Mm. Well, no, it's very interesting to be honest, because I believe that teaching is the best way to learn something. So
Yes.
whenever I was trying to learn something, the only thing that I was having in my mind that one day I'll be teaching those students who are practicing with me, or maybe I'll be helping other students who are trying to learn the language English. So my
Yeah.
intention was the same from the starting, that whatever I'm learning, I'll try to share with all the co-learners or whoever is interested to learn. So that
Mm-hmm.
mindset helped me a lot. But as you know, that every time you find something new, some new words, new phrases, and everything is new. No? So it's more of learning, and I believe that no, whoever is teaching also, they are learning every day something new. No? You have to update yourself. You can't say that I know everything. I don't need to learn. Learning has no end. I know it's a never-ending journey. I'll say.
Yeah, but when we don't have enough knowledge, so some moment we feel embarrassing. If student is asking something, but we are not able to uh, give answers. So, is there anything happened with you?
Well, see how well you take things. You know, for example, it happens with everyone that you can't know everything, but it is
Yeah,
more of anticipation. The only thing that makes us different from other learners is that we know how to anticipate. You know, whether you know the answer or not, whether you are trying to give a solution at the point, it's more of using your presence of mind. So that makes
right.
you different from others. Because what
Mm,
happens when people don't know the answer, they just stay silent. They feel that we don't know something. They feel a bit
yeah,
inferior. No, the confidence, anticipation, and user presence of mind. These are the three things. If you're having, definitely you'll be doing really well in the field where you are working. And obviously, learning mindset. You have to be a philomath. Philomath is a person who loves to learn. So have a learning mindset. Everything will be very easy because
mm,
you feel embarrassed when you feel that you know everything and someone asks something and you feel like what is this is something new for me. So it is more of learning rather than involved in certain things where you are new. I believe in that.
right. Yeah. So you are also a YouTuber.
I have started, but no, I'm not that consistent like you guys. You guys are really doing well. I have watched some of your videos as well, and congratulations to you that you have achieved a lot of viewers. And you're doing really amazing job. I have watched all those videos, and recently you uploaded one video with that Jadu, Jadu the speaker.
I uploaded one video with you.
Yeah, so I have watched all those, and it's really great. Good to see you guys doing such work. So, what about your
Yeah,
journey? How did you start?
yeah, so I am saying it is my hobby, so that is why I am working on it and daily have 2 3 conversation with the strangers, sometime with my subscribers, sometime with co-learner. So I'm putting everyday effort in this language. And if I talk about my journey, so my journey started before 9 months. So when I started from speaking, I started learning this language from speaking, and then learned simple sentences. Then like I started listening, and slowly and gradually I learned a lot. I took
Hmm.
from clapingo, english yaari, and because of expert tutor I learned so many things related to english I never learned in my school days, like how much I am learning now because of you and expert tutors. So, and one more thing I want to add here, I started writing whenever I get free time. So I usually write down something related to my dreams, my daily routine, or I read books. I love reading books. Yeah, these things I'm doing.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really great. From that, I can figure it out that you are an ardent learner and a bibliophile, as you mentioned that you love to read
Yeah.
books.
I can
So,
say it's my hobby. So I am learning this language just for fun, and I'm enjoying.
okay, yeah, that is really necessary. You know, when you enjoy the work or enjoy the thing or enjoy the language that you are trying to learn, then it becomes easy. You don't take it as pressure or you don't take it as a stress. So it's more of
Yeah.
learning and enjoying. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. So what do you do now? Like you are not teaching, and what do you do?
Well, nowadays also I'm teaching, but my subject is chemistry because my major is chemistry. I have completed my master's in chemistry. So full time and offline, I do teach chemistry, but speaking is something which is part of me. I feel that communication is something you can't stay away from.
Right.
So sometimes in my free time, whenever I find people, I do. Even I have started the YouTube channel as well. There I upload few videos to share some vocabulary
Yeah.
because people have a different conception that vocabulary is nothing or it is very hard. But the best way to learn any vocabulary is that trying to find the replacement. There are
Placement.
certain daily use words which you can use every day. So that
Mm.
is the task. So I just try to provide some daily use vocabulary which people can add on or inculcate in their daily speaking. So that is
Mm.
the minimum thing I'm trying to do.
One of the most important question, what you want to become after
Oh
10 years,
well,
5 years, want yourself.
see, there are two things which I like a lot. First of all, teaching. Teaching is something which I love a lot. So I've been teaching undoubtedly. And the second thing for which I'm learning and teaching English is public speaking. So I love that a lot. So if I ever get a chance, I would love to explore in that field of public speaking. So yeah, these are two, three things I would love to do. And I like poetry as well. It's a different thing from communication, but poetry, shairis, and all these are few things which I love a lot. So,
Hmm. Okay.
what about your subject? You mentioned that you cleared UGC
Businessman.
business
I have
management.
in finance and marketing. So and also cleared UGC net exam. So now I'm just applying in colleges and universities for assistant professor job. I'm
Mhm.
preparing for interview now. So that is
Oh,
why I'm having a lot of conversation. Yeah.
okay, that's really great. Good to know.
Yeah. And also preparing for JRF, Junior Research Fellowship. My
Oh, you
exam
want
will,
to do PhD as well?
sorry?
You want to do PhD as well?
Yes.
That's great.
I want to do PhD and first I want to crack a JRF. Exam will be in June. First I want to crack that exam. Then
Next
I
month.
will, yeah, next month. But
So this
nowadays,
time you clear net means LS you are talking about, huh?
national eligibility test
No, no,
for
no, I
teaching.
got you. I know you just in it, but I'm asking that you said that you cleared LS, huh? But you want to clear JRF. Is that?
No, I cleared net exam, net exam. And now I want to clear JRF. JRF, when like JRF, for qualifying JRF, we need to come in the top first list, top 1% list.
Top 1%. Yeah, means I know that. Like net has different cutoff list. The JRF
Yeah.
is the upper one and LS is the lower one that you call
Yeah.
net. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay,
now,
that's great.
yeah, I lose only for 5 marks in the last exam. So now, right now, I'm not that much focused on my study. But yeah, I will give exam.
Okay, good luck. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So tell me something about your lifestyle, your hobbies.
Well, there are not more things. I just keep it very simple. I love to do yoga a bit, for physical health, yoga and some sort of meditation and exercise. I'm more into yoga, to be honest. Apart from that, the same thing, like we cook at home and we eat. And if you talk about hobbies, I love to play outdoor games like cricket, badminton. We used to play a lot. And apart from that, what I like dancing, but it's not my cup of tea. I guess I need to learn a bit more.
So what makes you different from others?
What makes me? Well, I believe that I'm a philomath person who loves to learn, and I'm really passionate. The thing which I try to do, I do my best, and I always try to be in top three. So whatever the thing I try to do, I try to master all of that. So the
Mhm.
passion is something that makes me different from others.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
You
What
live
about
in
you? What makes
yeah.
you different?
Me, first thing, I'm very kind person. I'm honest. I always, I will always keep myself down to earth. I never feel I have cleared UGC net exam. I'm very intelligent. I always keen to learn. I am. I always feel no, I don't know anything. I have to learn a lot. So
Such
I
good
think
mind.
this is the uniqueness of me. I always eager to learn new things,
Okay,
and
I
I
have one question for you. That you mentioned that you are kind. So define what is kindness.
kindness is what when we can feel others' pain, how they are feeling. We can understand. We can recognize their pain, and we can
Mhm.
feel. And we should when after seeing their pain, we should try something for them.
That is part of empathy, I guess, sympathy and empathy. When you try to feel others' pain, you put yourself in their place and realize and help them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, empathy and sympathy. Yeah, these are also like some people always say both are same, but they both are not same. There's
Yeah,
little difference.
but I believe that when sympathy and empathy doesn't work, then you should go for homeopathy.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so these are some things that definitely, as a human, people should be really kind the way you are. That's a good thing, and I mean, it is good to feel proud about yourself, but at the same time, we shouldn't be arrogant, because
Yeah.
there are a lot of things to learn, and there are many people who are doing a lot of things. So in front of them, even we are like a drop in the ocean.
Mm.
So every time when you try, when you start from the zero, you have a lot to cover. So
Right.
that's a great mindset you have.
Mm. Okay, do you love reading? Reading books?
Reading, well, I was not more into, but nowadays I have started reading some self-help books, Atomic Habits and Power Up Subconscious Mind, and
Mm.
Money Psychology and Rich Dad Poor Dad. These are few books which I have tried to read a bit.
Okay. So have you read The Secret? It's really very beautiful book.
Who's the writer?
The Secret.
May I know the writer name?
I forget the writer name, but it's very popular. You can search on Google. And after reading that book, I started using their like there are something we can use like uh, positive affirmation or believing yourself. Like I started using it, and my whole life changed because of that book.
Absolutely. I do believe in that as well. That is the reason I do read these kind of books, Power of Subconscious Mind and Atomic Habits. These are also the same kind of stuffs like affirmation, how to believe in yourself, how to believe in your own skills. And these
Right.
are very necessary. Rather than doubting yourself, you should be believing in your dreams and trying to make positive habits.
Yeah.
So, affirmation is really necessary.
Yeah, so someone gifted me on my birthday the Power of Subconscious Mind. So my next book will be Power of Subconscious Mind. I'm going to read that book. Nowadays, I'm reading Who Will Cry When You Die? Robin Sharma.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Robin Sharma. That's a good book as well. There are
Yes. So
many books.
after completing that book, I will read The Power of Subconscious Mind.
Yeah, that book is really amazing. Today also I read 6 pages of that book, and the kind of example that book has, it's really life changing. If you believe, then you can change a lot of things. The positive mindset, we say the optimistic mindset, because people are really pessimistic without any reason. People think that nahi hoga, kabhi bhi nahi hoga. So that is the wrong mindset. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then how could you expect that people should believe on you? So it all starts with you.
Yeah, yeah, right. So yesterday I was watching a news channel. So there, like in news channel, I heard a news like nowadays youths are more focusing on self-help book. They are not reading spiritual. I think they should try to read some spiritual book as well because
Yeah, means
Gita,
you're right.
Bhagavad Gita and these kind of books are also very beautiful, and we can learn from these kind of book as well. But we are focusing on only on self-help book because we people always believe in those kind of things. Like there are so many people following that thing, so we should
Absolutely.
try to read our like spiritual book as well. So I want to read like Bhagavad Gita maybe very soon after completing these books. But,
Yeah, you are right. That is the core thing. When we say self-help, then Bhagavad Gita is the mother of self-help book. But if
right.
a person is able to read, people find it difficult because most of the things are written in Sanskrit, then the translated in Hindi and English. But
Hmm.
if you understand, then definitely you will find a lot of good things, good examples, which can change your life. And most of this self-help book and the affirmation which we talk about, it has been part of that book, Bhagavad Gita. So, but we are more into Western culture. We find it more fascinated when a foreign author writes something.
Hmm.
That is the mindset we have. But absolutely, we have a lot of things, spirituality, and there are many more things. We say it is logical, not only spiritual, it is logical at the same time.
Yeah.
So there are many things.
Right. So yeah, that is why like whenever I have conversation with anyone, so I always ask which kind of books do you read? So they always like tell these kind of books name only self-help book. They are not reading psychological book. They are not reading science fiction book. They are only reading self-help book. So that is why I am yeah. People are following only one path. They are not focusing different paths. They should try
Yeah,
to think different. Then they
yeah, that's
different from
That's
others.
true. And no, let me give you one example why I said that Bhagavad Gita is mother of self-help book. You might have heard that sloka karma phal. No, there is one sloka in Bhagavad Gita, the karman badi karaste ma phalesu kadachana ma
Yes.
karma phale turgu mate sangostavat karmani. It means that only thing that is in your hand is work. So you can control your work, you can control your action. You can't control the results.
Right.
So the result can be in your favor, it may be or may not be. So you shouldn't be worried about the results. You should be focusing on the process, the thing which you can do, the changes which you can make, the controllables. Even Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he has read that thing and he has quoted in one of his interview. So there are a lot of lessons which you can learn from such books. So definitely back to the readers. That should be the call.
Right. Okay, yeah. I am going to read Bhagavad Gita maybe very soon. After
Definitely, even all should, whoever is listening to us, they should try it once. क्योंकि घर में मिल रहा है तो बाहर से क्यों खाए पैसा देके. So just start reading
should
all.
work basics. These things are basic, like our culture, our spiritualities. We should read these kind of things, then we can focus other book.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. And right here, I'll say one thing as well. If a person knows the language Sanskrit, the pronunciation of Sanskrit words are so good. If you are really good in that, you don't need to practice tongue twisters. We practice some tongue twisters in English. But अगर आपने कभी एक बार कोई श्लोका वगैरह पढ़े या फिर सिर तांडव पढ़े एक बार ना, that kind of pronunciation it has, it can completely improve your way of speaking. So Sanskrit has that power.
So you are reading something in Sanskrit because you
Yeah,
remember. Oh,
I have read some of the slokas which I can apply in my daily life. So, and there is another quotation, a small quotation. It's like yat bhavo tat bhavati, means whatever you think that happens. So if you
mm,
think that I'm a good person, you will be a good person. If you think that I'm rich, you will be rich. But if you believe that I am a poor, I am very average person, then you will be average whole the life. So yat bhavo tat bhavati. That is
mm.
the quotation.
Okay, yeah, you are saying true.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks for reminding. You are the one who is asking these kind of things for the first time.
Yeah, I always want to enhance my how can I say personality. I want to enhance my personality. Not only English. I'm connecting with different people from different backgrounds. So I always try to learn from them. Not only English, about their culture, about their uh, uh, like perspective, how they are thinking about religious thing, about English, about society. I always pick different topics in my conversation. It depends on
Absolutely.
the other person if they are interested or not.
Yeah, that's great. And like we hardly get a chance to talk with people, and maybe it happened with us as well. No? We were
Mm.
trying to connect since more than 7 days, but our time doesn't match.
Yeah, today I am free, so I thought I should connect with you because I had the time in the evenings. Like after 5, I am free, but before 5, it is not
Mhm.
possible.
In my case, it's completely different. That after 5, no, I'm a bit busy. So that day also, you told me I felt really bad, but what we can do. But today, it is really good that you invited me. Thank you very much. It was really an amazing session with you.
Yeah, same here. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.